Hi everyone, so this is my first charm update ever. I've only just started making charms and I have decided to work with cold porcelain clay because polymer clay is quite expensive in Australia. So you can see my first batch of charms here, and I thought I would go through and show them all off one by one. So let's get started. Okay, so the first charm I want to show you is the very first charm that I've made. I used the tutorial from My Petite Cakes and I'll link that in the bottom. And this is a tea bag. As you can see, it's a lavender tea bag with a little heart for the label, and this was the first charm that I made out of polymer clay and I'm quite happy how that turned out. Down there. The next one that I have here is a Takachi, and I don't know if you guys have seen these toys at all, but they're like the little octopus stackable toys. I just made one. It's pink and smiley and very shiny because I glazed it 3 times, so it's pretty shiny. The legs are a bit unco though. It's pretty cute. Then next I have these little tofu that I made. Now I didn't glaze these because, as you can see, I didn't put in an eye pin, and I just wanted them to be like this, all plain, not shiny, but I thought they turned out really cute anyway. So this one's a red bean tofu. You can see a little heart on the back. I know the heart signature is not very original, but I like it, so I decided to sign all my charms with hearts. And this one is an egg tofu, which might be a bit weird. I don't even know if you can get these flavors as tofu, but I'm pretending that you can. And this one's a green tea tofu. There's a little heart. As you can see, the cold porcelain kind of sunk a little bit in the middle and at the bottom, which is a bit, you can't really do much about that. I think my cold porcelain clay mixture was a bit wet, so that's why it sunk. And then we have this spring onion charm. I'm not very happy with how this turned out because the top bit here, which is supposed to be the leaves, they're kind of all smooshed together and went all funny. So here's a bit of an odd one. He's more of an experiment than anything else. Actually, speaking of experiments, this was the first charm that I glazed. It was an experiment to make sure that the face didn't run, and it didn't run. I don't know if you can see there. It's still the same as when it went on, but I don't really like how it turned out. So yeah, that one's kind of in the fail pile. Then I have this macaron that I made, and I really like how the cold porcelain looks with macarons. I think they look really cute when they're made out of cold porcelain. This one, as you can see, sunk a bit. So this is my first. The mixture is a bit damp to start with. I put too much lotion in it. That's okay, because it's handmade. I made it myself in the microwave. This is the second macaron that I did, and I think this turned out really cute. So you can see there's texturing around there. There's like icing, shiny icing. I glazed the icing on the inside. And there's like a little chocolate drop with a strawberry cane slice and a sparkle. And I think this one turned out heaps better than the blue one, and it's quite cute. And next up I have this cake slice, which I made. I really love how the texturing turned out on that. It looks so much like cake. And then when I glazed the icing on the inside and on the top, it made it look really realistic. So I'm actually pretty chuffed how this came out because this is my first time trying anything like that. I haven't made charms before. This is my first attempt. So I'm pretty happy with how it came out. And this is a little jelly that I made. So it's a 5-piece jelly, you can see there. It's just got a little decoration on top and it's all shiny and cute. It's quite small as well, as you can see, like compared to my pinky nail. It's like the size of my pinky nail, my pinky finger. That's because cold porcelain shrinks when it dries. So even if you start off making them small, they get even tinier, as you can see with these. These are my 2 little marshmallow bunny charms. See, they're just, I didn't glaze these either because I thought they'd look more realistic. Just being plain like they are. They're really cute. I'm thinking about putting them on earrings. I haven't decided yet. And then for my last piece of food, I made this cupcake and I hate it. It's ugly. It totally fails. The color's all wrong. Because I made the cold porcelain myself, I have to hand color it, and it's really hard to get the right shade of brown with it. I don't like how the texture turned out because, as I said before, cold porcelain shrinks as it dries, which means the texturing actually doesn't stay in the clay. It kind of melts out as it dries. So yeah, I tried to texture it and it's a little bit textured, but not very well. And the base is a bit weird too, so yeah, here's another fail. That's all right. I made this Kawaii peach. I thought this turned out really cute. Has a little leaf there. I might put him on my phone. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Then I also made this bear. It's kind of like a strawberry and lime bear. It has this little Fimo cane slice, which is a heart with a smile, I don't know if you can see it. And a little tail, the heart signature. I really love how his face turned out. That's really cute. All my faces are painted on because it's really hard to make black cold porcelain and color it properly. So they're all painted on, but that's all right. So this is a dango. I really love how the faces turned out on this one. I think this is my favorite charm. It's so cute. And there's a little heart on the bottom, and it's really, really shiny. Really shiny, very cute. So, like that one. Then I made these little mushroom people, and I can't remember who they were inspired by. I did write it down, so I'll put it down below in the comments. One of the fabulous charm makers on YouTube had little mushroom people, and I just loved her version, so I made one myself, and that's really cute. I made 2, so here's the other one. I like this one a bit better. He looks a bit cuter. He's got half hearts. Some of his spots fell off though, so he's missing some spots, which is a bit sad. It's okay, he's still my favorite. He's actually smaller too, so I'll show you side by side what they look like. Then I made a Good Sir bunny with a moustache, and I think this was inspired by somebody else as well, and I'll put it in the comment box. I can't remember, but yeah, that turned out pretty well. I had problems keeping his ears on. They wouldn't stay. The cold porcelain's it's really hard to get things to stick together for 2 different pieces, so you have to use super glue to kind of make everything stabilized. Then I have this little Mamemamoma charm, and as you can see, when he shrunk, his eye pin stuck out of his head because he shrunk so much that the eye pin stuck out. So, and the cold porcelain makes the eye pins react funny, so you can get these brown spots on them, which is not very good, and it's very obvious with this white one. So yeah, I'll probably do him again. He's really cute though. I love how he turned out. I love the face. And he's really tiny too. See? That's my pinky nail. He's really small, but he's very cute, very shiny. And then I made these 3 Mamemomas. I love how these guys turned out. They're really cute. So these are chubby Mamemomas again. I like the chubby Mamemomas. So this one is a mulberry Mamemamoma. You can see he's all shiny and the leaf has texture on it. And he's got these little spots. So these were painted on because, like I said, I can't make black porcelain clay very easily. It's easy to paint it on. And there's like more texture in the leaf. This is the gooseberry Mamemamoma. He's really cute. And then we have the blackberry Mamemamoma. I like how he turned out as well. And again, I textured the leaf, stuck it on. It's really shiny. And last but not least, this is the last charm. I made this charm for my sister and it's a mirror charm, as you can see. I don't quite know what happened to the mirror. It wasn't like this before and it went all funny. I think the cold porcelain reacts with the back of the mirror and it made it all weird. So yeah, it doesn't really work like a mirror anymore, but it's supposed to be like a little tadpole. So you can see his spots. That's his face. And this is the back. And that's just on the keychain. And I really like how that looks together. Looks pretty cute. Yeah, so that's all my charms. The very first charm update and the beginning of my collection. If you happen to think that I could do something better, please let me know. I'm happy to try out new techniques. If you have any questions about the cold porcelain clay, just let me know in the comments because I will try my best to answer them. And if you like my video, please comment, rate and subscribe. I'll see you later. Bye.